This is the first of 3 videos showing how to work the corner to corner method. This one will be showing you how to start the work, so we're starting in one corner and we zigzag backwards and forwards along the work with the rows going bigger and bigger. The second video will show you how to decrease so that the rows are getting shorter, and the final video will show you how to work different colours into your work. I'm going to use a 5mm hook and double knitting yarn just so that you can see the stitches easily formed. So we're going to start with a slip knot, and then we're going to work 6 chain. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I tend to sometimes tighten off my first one, so I need to check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 chain. Now I'm going to work a treble into the 4th chain from the hook. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Always try to go under both loops of the stitch. That's the front loop and the back loop, unless the pattern tells you to just work in the front loop or the back loop. So pull it through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. This is what the Americans call a double crochet. So again, yarn over under both loops, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over again, into the final chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Right, we've got this funny little oblong shape. It starts off with a 3 chain loop at the end here, and then we've got our 3 trebles. That's our first block, our very first corner. It doesn't look like a square, but as the other pieces are worked it will become one. So that's row 1. Row 2, I'm going to turn my work and I'm going to do another chain of 6. And I'm going to do exactly the same again. I'm going to do a treble into the 4th, 5th and 6th chains. Now you'll see that I tend to go underneath my work and then I just turn it slightly, so I just find it much easier to get into under those 2 loops, because you've got the 2 loops on top, you've got 1 loop underneath, and I can go into there. And sometimes I use the hook part and just pull it through and then turn it over like that, and it just works for me. If I can find an easier way of doing it, then I will do. So again, I go underneath, turn it back round so it's the right way up. Now at the end, well, this isn't the end of row 2, but at this point we should have a piece. It might look like that. If it looks like that, you just need to twist it around, let it flip back into place, and you'll have these 2 shapes. Now we're going to work into this 3 chain space, and to do that I'm just going to slip stitch. So I'm going to put my hook into the 3 chain space, pick up the yarn, pull it through the space and through the loop that was on my hook, and now this time I'm going to do just 3 chain. So it's 3 chain, and I'm going to work 3 trebles into the big space. I'm not going to try and find the individual stitches, right into the big space. So yarn over into the space, pick it up, yarn over, through 2, yarn over, through 2, and again yarn over into the big space, pick it up, yarn over, through 2, yarn over, through 2, and a final one, yarn over into the space, pick it up, yarn over, through 2, yarn over, through 2. We've now got a funny little boot. Now these holes are going to look big on this one. It's just because I'm using the wrong size hook to demonstrate. So once again, that's the end of row 2. We've got row 1. Row 2 is made up of 2 blocks. Turn the work round, chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 3 trebles into 4, 5 and 6. So I go into 4. Says it's easier this way. It is. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, through 2, yarn over into the next stitch, missed it, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So we have our stairs here, and now we're starting. This doesn't look right because it should be a straight edge. That's because we're going to turn it, and we're going to slip stitch again into the 3 chain space. So into the chain space, pick up the stitch, or pick up the yarn, pull it through and through the loop. Pull myself some more yarn through. And then we're going to work 3 chain, 1, 2, 3, yarn over into the loop, and work 3 trebles. That's 1, yarn over, 2, yarn over, 3. Now to complete this row, we're going to slip stitch into the next 3 chain space. So all the time we're closing these gaps. So slip stitch, chain 3, and then 3 trebles. 1, 2, 3. The nice thing about corner to corner is you're working into a big space, so it's much quicker to hit the target. So row 3, and you can see we've got 3 bumps. So it's nice to, you can always work out which row you're on according to how many bumps or how many steps you've got. Turn the work, chain 6. If you think of the start of each row, you're chaining 6 because we've got our 3 chain space, and then we've got the 3 stitches that we need for our treble. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and treble into chains 4, 5 and 6, which gives me my 3 chain space at the beginning. That's 1, 2, 3. Close it up by looking for my 3 chain space in this block here. Slip stitch in, pick up the loop, pull it through. 3 chain, 3 treble. 3 chain, 1, 2, 3 treble. Slip stitch into the next 3 chain space, 3 chain, 1, 2, 3, 3 trebles, 1. I never pull off enough yarn for these things. 1, 2, 3, slip stitch into the next space, 1, 2, 3, 1 treble, 2, 3. Now I'm just going to start the 4th row, and then I'm going to show you in the next video how to do the decreases. So again, turn your work, chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3 trebles into 4, 5 and 6. After a while you'll be able to spot which ones those are. Slip stitch to close it up, 1, 2, 3, yarn over. I can't believe how much trouble I'm having with this yarn today. Right, I've got 3 chain, 1 treble, so I need 3 trebles. So that's treble 2, treble 3, slip stitch into the 3 chain space, 3 chain, 3 trebles, slip stitch into the next 3 chain space, 3 chain, 3 trebles, and I'm going to leave it there, and we'll finish off this square on the next video. Thank you.